Hey guys, welcome back to some Gilded Guardians. In today's video, we're going to be looking at building blocks. Now, overall, this game mode, very unique. So we do have one more day. So I'm going to pick up a couple different heroes. I want to see if I can get some higher points in here. But looking at my rankings right now, I am ranked at 648. So not doing too well, but you can see we have some fellow Krektos players, which are awesome, in slot number 1, slot number 2, doing incredibly well. Now, of course, there was a major bug or an exploit, whatever you want to call it, when it comes to this game mode. So what you did have the ability to do is you could actually change heroes in here. It wasn't locking the heroes when you got into building blocks. It was leaving them unlocked. So you could actually switch a bunch of things around while you were in the middle of building blocks, which again is pretty broken overall. So you can see I have 2 more tickets here. We went through all the different game modes. Legendary, pretty tough to get through, but going through here, I did pick up all of the chests in every single game mode. So pretty cool. I feel like 81,000, we can definitely do a lot better. Now, of course, when it comes to this game mode, I did use a lot of basic guardians. So when it comes to our guardians ourselves, we just used a couple. And again, they were pretty basic. We did some radiance on these, but we know that we are building out the 8 core because of what we did have going on with the event, which was right here, the collection rewards. Collection rewards are here, so congratulations. As part of the promotion, you earned 400 soul boxes, which is very impressive. That was awesome. Very, very awesome to get those 400 soul boxes. So of course, that gave us a lot. Now we are still working on Leah. Overall, we're going to get some more out of there, which that will give us enough to get some enlightenment on her and also hopefully get some more radiance on her, taking her possibly to 11.5. That's going to be a little bit later. But first, let's look over at the building blocks. So this is the building blocks. So they changed the rewards. Now, of course, this is because the event was broken, like we're kind of talking about. So building blocks in enhanced rewards. So you can see here, greetings, we appreciate your effort in this special event. And remember, this was the first one, guys. I know a lot of people are very, very down on the Gilded Guardians team. We hear a lot of negative comments, but overall, this is the first time that they've done a special event. Unfortunately, there was a critical bug, which of course you could reset your Guardian levels and equip and unequip while they were locked in the dungeon. That was not intentional. Right there, it was not the intention functionality. Big thank you to the players that reported the bug. And of course, a lot of players intentionally or unintentionally benefit from it. So again, we're not going to get into really splitting hairs right there. But as you prepared for combat, tab the left arrow of the corner. When you display select Haven, that will now free the Guardians from the list, which again was kind of the bug. That is how you can reproduce the bug, and the bug is still working as intended. So what they're doing right now, currently under review process and implementing changes to handle such critical bugs in the future, which is exactly what they need to do, making sure that this is taken care of. We take the leaderboards in competition or competitions very seriously. Now, of course, when it comes to Gilded Guardians, when it comes to the release, we did have a lot of leaderboards, had a lot of results out of there. And of course, we do have all of those ascension seals and everything else that are coming. Now with this leaderboard specifically, you can see the guild ranks in here. So as long as you're in essentially the top 50 guild ranks within here, you are going to receive a bonus, a rare idol in there. If you score a little bit better, you can see we have some rare idols, some epic, some legendary idols in there, depending on where you are as far as the guild leaderboard. Now, I'm not 100% sure where to see the guild leaderboard, but overall, that is going to give you the idols. And of course, you can take the idols and use them, which I'll show you in just a second. Then we have the solo leaderboard. So as long as you're in essentially the first 1,000, you can see right here, 50 large EXP scrolls, which I will gladly welcome, as well as some gold. But you can see even the rank number 1. So some of those Krektos players, there we go. They are getting ascension seals. They're getting 5 legendary idols, which is awesome. Then of course, some large EXP scrolls and some gold in there. So making up for it a little bit, because we are also going to get some ascension seals. I want to get into the top 200, which I'm hoping to do within the next essentially 24, 48 hours before this event is concluded, going in there with some stronger heroes, which I can of course pick up on Token Trove. We have some links down below if you want to pick up some of those rare heroes. They're only a couple bucks, which is good, but if you're free to play, you can use the heroes that I did. I had the 8 basic ascended heroes. I did pick up, I believe at this point, 2 rare founder heroes that we used as well. Now, of course, if you're ready to get in here, you absolutely can with the Gilded Guardian tokens. A lot of stuff is coming with that. Now, once you are awarded the idols, so we have legendary idols, we have the rare, we have the epic ones, and of course, there's going to be a multitude of ways to get them, then it is going to be sacrificing the idols like we kind of talked about. This is going to have, so if you get a rare idol, you can see there are going to be 3 options for rare, 3 options for epic, and 3 options for legendary, which of course you can get founder heroes. Now, I know the probability or the chances to get those founder heroes, they are really the most sought after heroes within Guild of Guardians. Now, when it comes to the Generation 1 and the Core 1, those are the ones that we can still get in game, so you do have the opportunity to still pick up those heroes. But again, when you think of the ability in here to get, let's say, a legendary idol, with getting a founder hero, a 14 point, I mean, almost 14.5% chance of getting a founder hero, which is awesome to see with the legendary idol, because of course, let's say you get a Tarvos, let's say you get you know, a Karuk, any of those heroes that are going to be a couple $100 upon getting them, which is pretty cool, and I do like it. Now, also, one thing to note with these idols cannot produce mythic or champion chromas. Base is 90%. Warrior, elite, and of course the champion and mythic they cannot produce, but you could get a warrior in here, you could get an elite, which personally for me, I'm not a huge fan of the chromas. I don't like, now again, they don't have any additional benefit. I know once upon a time they had talked about having an additional benefit, but we know that there is not going to be anything that is additional. It is really just the look, which of course, with the look of the warrior, with the look of the elite, they are a lot more expensive, which we're going to have to see exactly how that looks. And of course, you're going to be able to crack the idols once you get them. So I believe you go to the Erie store. I believe that is where might not be in the store itself, but you can see the Altars of Sacrifice is going to be up, which I know on the Guild of Guardians homepage. I believe it's actually right in the ecosystem, if I remember correctly. Right there's the altar. So right there in the third little tab is going to be your altar itself. So once you go there, you can actually go in there and use those idols that you get. Now, of course, looking and talking about Erie Store a little bit, this, unfortunately, you can see we have the seals again, but the hero is gone. That is right. The hero is now gone. And a lot of players were wondering if we could still get the hero. Unfortunately, at this place, that is a no. You cannot get the hero. Tamaros, of course, you can still get the, or no, you actually can't. I'm thinking of a couple days ago. As of now, you can't even get the hero with the stones in the game. That is not going to be you're not going to have the ability to get that either. Because if you remember what they did here within the summons itself, and I don't like they changed this to Ashwin and Anira. Now, a lot of players have been summoning up. Now, again, our regular hero is now out of here. So unfortunately, if you haven't picked her up, you're going to have to pick her up with multiple copies if you want out of Token Trove. Then, of course, right here, guys, we have 81 summons. So when it comes to guild coins, with the new and the introduction of the different levels of the guild, and of course, being able to get more guild coins, we are just literally stockpiling guild coins like crazy. We have been doing summons. We have actually gotten a lot of heroes in here. Tyborn, Oxalis, we've gotten all of the heroes in here. And what I've been doing is taking and actually building out the heroes with the seals that I'm getting for free. And then, of course, sacrificing them to get the Radiant Souls so I can build out these heroes a little bit further. But all right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking about the building blocks and if you really do like what is going on there. So again, that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.